Hello, welcome back. So we're... I saw you. I thought I saw you. Are you a little mini zombie? You must have fallen off the edge. So, I'm just jumping in. This is like a little mini clip. Just because I want to show you some updates. Which is weird, because... Whatever. So, boop, boop, boop. You do your thing. I'm just getting some more Terra steel smelted up because I need to keep going with these ingots. I just want to show you what I've done. And then we'll cut and I'll come back afterwards. But I've done some cool things. I'm very excited. For starters, we're very close to the iridium that we need to make our next tier of Thingy Wing. We only need 4 more. I think that will be enough. I think that will be everything. But what I've done here is I've set up ME interfaces on all of my machines. So, for example, the pulverizer now knows that if I want Certus Quartz dust, it needs to put a Certus Quartz through here. My redstone furnace now knows how to make all of these ingots out of the pulverized version, but it also knows how to make glass, so I can auto smelt that. And on my compactor, it now knows how to make all of the necessary plates, which is super cool. So if I come over here and say I need some glass, which, you know what, I don't really, but let's just make 10. Boop. And I've got no sand left. So that's a good start. Well, let's just say I need some gold. So I need 10 gold. Bam. I've got 10 pulverized gold available. Let's just smelt that up and slowly get the gold, which is freaking awesome. So I've got that, which is definitely going to be necessary. A few other things that I've done is in my molecular assembler, I've started making all of the necessary patterns for the casings we need to make. Including quartz glass, because we need that for some of our things, and then the 1K, 4K, and 16K storage components for our ME system. My favorite thing, however, is over here, and this is what I wanted to show you before I move on, is I finally fixed the dropper. I'm an idiot, and it needed a clock. I forgot that it needed a button, so I've put a clock there so everything will automatically go. But I've got my quick dropper set up so that in order to make a charged Certus Quartz, it'll drop 1 Certus Quartz and 4 redstone. This will explode, and then the import bus will put it back into our system. So that completes the craft. And then also 8 netherrack, 3 blaze powder, or 8 cobblestone, 3 blaze powder will give us 8 netherrack, which is really, really good. So if I go over here and say I want some netherrack, and let's say I want... So if I ask for 1, it's going to craft 8, but that's fine. And then we turn around. Should be able to see this explode quite soon. Bam! There it goes. And then we turn back around and... I don't know. I think that worked. Let's say 804. Should hear an explosion. And then this should go up to 112. Beautiful. So I have that set up. Now what I've realized is, because I set it to do 100 charged Certus Quartz, is if you set the recipes up like this, like one at a time, it takes ages because it drops in one lot, explodes, sucks it out. One lot, explodes, sucks it out. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to take this pattern and we're going to make it better. So we'll do this. No, not that. We need to go over to our pattern encoder, pattern terminal. Clear it. Put this pattern in. Yes. So if it's 1 and 4, we'll do this and Certus. Good. What we should be able to do is, it should be 16 and 64, I think. 16 and 64 will give us 16 charged Certus, and we'll do that. And now, what that means, and I can just put it back in over here into the quick dropper section. Right there, bam. now what that means is if I go charged. Oh, did I just say that makes Certus Quartz? Yes, I'm an idiot. Need charged Certus Quartz. Put you in here. No, it makes charged. Okay, and then charged Certus Quartz. Bam. Okay, and then we... Oh, God. Bam. Okay, that's slightly different. And then we'll go around here. And then put that in our quick dropper. Creates 16 charged soda squats. And we go to here and say, I want to make 1, which will give us 16. We go start. And should hear a bang. We should get 16 in there. Just like that. Yes! So, super happy about that. My next step is I do need to make a whole heap more terminals. None of this other stuff I really need to automate. So I don't need to automate this endearing. I suppose I could. I don't really need it because eventually this is all going to be redundant. I don't need to do this. This is just an automatic thing. This just runs this. The only thing I need to do, I guess, is to suck out the items from here and then automate dry rubber production, which is fine. So we don't really need that at the moment. And we are out of power. We are actually out of power. Would you believe that? Or we're not out of power, but we've only got 50% fuel left. So I have to start smelting up the yellowite stuff we've got. So cyanide goes in there. I've also made all of these. I think I showed you this. Which will be ready for this. So I'm going to automate all of this. All of the things. That's the plan. And also this episode, I was hoping to make, not an igneous extruder, a magma crucible, but not that either. What is that what I wanted? No, it was an igneous extruder. I thought maybe we could make an igneous extruder for the time being. We can make a whole heap of these. I don't need a lot of pistons, which is real annoying. And these can produce just cobblestone for days, just for us. And we can have a whole row of them, and that can kind of be our cobblestone gen, and we can get rid of the block over there. I'm trying to modernize, it's my plan. And as I go, instead of just plonking down all of my machines just all at once, what I'm trying to do is set them up in a meaningful way. So I'll put all of these back, but they are set up meaningfully with the interfaces and with the stuff in there that we need. I'm still trying to figure out how to automate this, but I think it's probably just going to involve an interface going into the side. And we'll just hope for the best. Yeah. I'll get back to you on that one. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a bit of an update as the start of the episode. And I'll come back to you when we've done some more work and we are ready to go a little bit more. It's very much going to be a bits and pieces episode, this one. I now have quite a nice little amount of Erodium, 73. So what I thought we might do is hopefully build the tier 2 of this thing. We want to do ores? Do we want to do ores? We have to do ores to get the next level, so can we do that? No! What are we missing? Block of diamond. Ha! I laugh at your block of diamond. Thought you needed something difficult and hard to get. Alright, so void ore controller. Let's just put you down here, and we'll just check out what we need. At Enviro. Boop, boop, and boop. We need 32 structure blocks tier above, 16 structure panels. So I have 20 structure panels. Structure frame tier 2 or above. So I like the fact that it's above. And then we do make some more tier 1s, which you should have enough for. How much do we need? More than that, we need 2 more. 2 more, man. 2 more, 2 more. Connectors. Whatever, that many. And then we make some interconnects. That many. And then we'll make 2 more of you. 1, 2. Thank you. Smack you in there. Put tier 2s in here, Bob. And make 2. 31, 32. So we've got 32 structure blocks. What else do we need? I'll stop saying direction. Laser core. Null modifiers. Sure, why not? Null modifiers. Because these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 4 of those. We need still just the 1 laser core. 3 laser cores. Laser cores. And then a laser lens. We will... laser lens. Let's just get a clear one for now. We'll figure out what we're going to do here. Okay. Not what I wanted. So, that should be everything. So where to put it? That's the question. What I thought is I might make a little pedestal like this. I kind of like the look of this. Oh, thank you. Oh, I thank you. Yep. I like a pedestal like this. I think that would look cool. And this is about the right size as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9, which is not perfect, but it's what we want. So, let's get some cobbler. I do like the weathered bricks, prison bricks. Why not? Weathered. Some regulars. And we'll get some chisel. Get a bit of chiz action going. And see what we can do. So, what do we got here? Prison. Twisted. Slanted. What does the slanted look like? Probably not, I would think. Probably not, I would imagine. Twisted, no, indented. This might look okay. It's kind of like what we've got. It's kind of like the dent, but slightly different. Well, let's see if we can do that. I kind of think we'll put it here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll make it 10. Make it 11. Whoa, that was close. Okay, so if we do that, this is kind of going to come out this way. I'm just curious to see how this goes. Just like kind of... Sure, that's a thing. All right, so the center of it's going to be there, just like this. And I just want to know how this will work. We want to put that a block up, so I want to put that there. Oh, it lets out light. Very pretty. Okay, so we need to kind of come out this far this way as well. Yeah, so this would have been the smarter idea. So hopefully there will be good enough. Oh, look at that. It's gone. It's already started. So we'll get rid of all of this. Hopefully this is... the space. Then we can just run cables to it. Just kind of want a little bit of a space for everything. I do not like where that is at all. Oh, okay. Also don't like how that works either. So we'll just do you, do that, do that, do that, do that. Falling into the void, this thing would, that would very much, whoa. No. No, okay, that was before from me building it. That's fine, that's fine. I was about to say, that's a really, really large connection. So dent. I kind of feel like I'd like it here. So along this line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe I'll put it there. We'll see how we go with that there. Boop. Put you there. And then just tear away everything. Ooh, I'm accustomed to the weight. Ultimately, that makes no difference as far as I know, but it's still nice to know. Okay. Just hold the button, press and hold. And get rid of these. And click and hold. I mean, that... Oh, no, not quite. I still need to get rid of this as well. Like that, and then click and hold. And that should be total. Yes, it's going. It's no power, but it's going. Right. So this is our multi-block. So what this means, I think, is that I can basically fill everything in that isn't the majority of it. I suppose that makes it hard to put it on a pedestal, like I'd originally planned. Although, it doesn't either. Oop. So this is our tier 2, and this is basically going to run until we get the materials needed for our tier 3. And we'll just keep going and going and going until we get up to the tier 5. Which I believe is what we need to get... I can't remember the material that we need from the tier 5. But there is definitely something that you can only get from a tier 5. Alright. Well, that doesn't look terrible, really. And I mean, if we wanted to, we could come through with like a little pedestal of bricks. So, and then kind of a bit of this action. Hopefully that doesn't stop it from working. Well, I figure it's probably going to need to be there. And there, and there, and there, and there. Like that. 2 out from that one. Ooh, actually, no, that might look cool. Yeah. Something's definitely gone wrong there. These come out a little bit more. Is that right? But I prefer it like that, I think. I prefer it like that. So that's our pedestal. Now what stairs have I got? I've got stone brick. So that would work. And we'll just do 1, 2, 3 there. And then we'll just do that. I kind of like the idea of the pillars as well. So we can just do boop, boop, like that. And then one in the center. Ooh. I mean, it makes this thing look kind of more mystical than it actually is. But again, completely pointless. But then I'm going to need to make it look really ugly because I need cables that run up to it. But that's okay because we can run a cable down through here, maybe? Maybe. Alright, so we've got that running. I'll get all of this sorted and set up and finished. And then we can just start getting whatever the next set of stuff we need is. Let's have a look. At environmental. Tier 2. So rhodium, I believe chironite is next. Yes, chironite. What? 0.62% from the void ore miner. It's depressing. It took long enough to get the erodium, and that was like a 1% chance at least. And put 2 there. So let's do it like a light. I actually kind of like the idea of having those there. And I also like the idea of bringing these down and just having the high ones there. Anyway, I'm going to play with this for a bit, and I'll build a frame around it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. We'll build a frame around it. And I'll be back next time we do kind of something new here, really. That's the plan. That's what this episode's going to be. The next thing I'll do, actually, to be honest, for starters, I need more power into this thing, because that's just going to slowly drain. That's my... Yeah, that's fine. Yes, anyway, I'll be back when this is a thing. Brilliant. So it's become apparent to me that we're actually going to be quite a ways off getting our tungsten steel production, and I'll show you for why. So if I go to advanced machine, I think it's advanced casing. So these advanced casings, we need about 30 of them. What was it? It's two nons of 9. That's 34? Thereabouts, 34. We'll call it 34, right? So we get 4 of them if we make these highly advanced machine frames. Or we only get 1 of them if we do this, but it requires the same amount of data control circuits. But the thing is, so for every 4 of these, we need 16 empowered thingies, right? Which is effectively 2 blocks. So I need 2 blocks every 4. I need... What did I figure out? It's 4... So it's 4... It's 18, 16. So I need like 8 lots. No, that'd be 32. So I need 9. 9 times 16. So I think like 90. I need to do like 10 blocks, which means I need 10 terrasteel, 10 imbuing, etc., etc. Which is going to take some time. Mainly for the terrasteel. Everything else is quick. So in order to make the imbuing things, I was having an issue with mushrooms, so I made this spores recreator. Basically, we put mushrooms in this side, and it doubles them on that side. I mean, it's the simplest system I've ever seen. That's all it is. So I've just been doubling those up. I built back this because I needed to make some Inderium, so I've made that. And I've upgraded all these machines to Inderium as well, so now they can take 4 augments. Still got some Inderium things, but I'm making them as I go. I've attempted to automate this advanced infusing factory using some patterns, but it's just not working at the moment, so we're just doing it by hand. But I'll show you what I'm going to do and what we're going to finish off the episode doing. It's a bit of a hickory-pickory episode, and it'll probably be a short one. So what I've been doing is I'm making patterns for everything that we're going to need to make this frame, these things. Highly advanced machine frames. So for these, right, so we need 9, so we need, what did I figure out? 10? No, 10, not 9, 9. 9 times 4? 9 times 4 is 36. So we're going to need 9 of these, right? So if I have a look at this, bam. There's a number of these things that we can auto-craft, right? So I've set all of this up so we can auto-craft it. So all of these are auto-craftable, but it's going to tell us what we're missing. So at the moment, we're missing Invar plate. So I need to make a recipe for Invar plate, a recipe for light tungsten plate, and basic machine frames. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go basic machine. I thought I'd made a recipe for this. But basic machine frames. And then we put that in there. So that fixes that. And that's just a molecular assembler one. So all our frames are going to be auto-crafted now, which is going to make things very, 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 very quick. Tungsten. So tungsten ingot. So I need one of those. And I need a tungsten plate, one of those. And we'll make it a thingy pattern. Bop and bop. Done that. And then the final one. That's the carbon one. Yep, put you in there. And then what was the final one? Frame. Boopity boop. And we need 9. Is Invar plate. So we go Invar. Wow, we're really low on Invar. So Invar's made with, we just smush together iron and nickel. Is there any other way we could do it? Not really. I mean, we can make the Invar blend by crushing it first. Iron dust and nickel dust. Iron. Oh, hang on. Let's just go Invar blend. We'll just do this. And how much of that have we got? Quite a bit, as it turns out. So let's go schmelty that up. These things are nice and quick now. I really wish they were quicker. Maybe not this one. This one's pretty quick. The pulverizer's not this quick. So I would like it if all the other machines could go this quick. Blip, 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 blip. And 2 more. There we go. So that'll get done nice and quick, and then we can make our plates. So Invar, we'll take 1 Invar, will equal 1 plate, which is good. So we go clear that. 1 Invar, 1 plate, encode it. Bosh. It's the final thing we needed. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I need to put the pattern in there. Right. So if I go to this, if I go frame, and I say I need 9 of you, it is now all available. So what we can do is go start, and then we can watch them very slowly probably get crafted. Now, the problem is here is that we can see, yep, everything's working. So it's currently making carbon plates. So 42 seconds it reckons it's going to take to do this. So we can actually just watch all of the stuff get crafted and see if it gets stuck anywhere. So we're currently making tungsten plates. So we're kind of at the mercy of the speed of our machines at the moment. Because they're actually as fast as they can go. So unless we can find a quicker way, possibly the Tech Reborn compressor might be quicker. That's a possibility. And thankfully all of these patterns would work with that as well. Now you can see it crafting everything down. And of course it can only do one job at a time because of this crafting CPU. So the mixed metal ingots, yep. So we're currently crafting titanium plates. Oh, this is exciting though. I mean, yeah. I've currently made 5 advanced machine frames. What are we working through now? We're just waiting for the titanium plates. Every time one of those goes, we're getting the highly advanced machine frames. And if we go in here, highly advanced machine frames, and all 100% advanced casings. So we need these. So we're going to need to make some more of these. Okay, I'll just make a buttload of these if I can. It's not quite a buttload. Let's try that again. So, no. Need to do that, and then make as much of this as I can. Use up all the plastic, which I didn't think I was going to do for a while. And then 20 of those. It'll do. And then we might actually just we may as well make a pattern for it while we're here. Advanced casing. Make a pattern for you. Bloop. Make a pattern for you. And what else do we need? Iridium's fine. These things may as well make a pattern, except we don't have any of the enriched. That's okay. So we can put this pattern in my molecular assembler, which is filling up fast. And how many can we make? Two. So that's the process. And so now this is finished its crafting. We've just made a whole heap of advanced machine frames. And so all that's going to be left, so advanced casing, is we'll have to do chrome plate, which we have I believe we already have a recipe for that. Yes, we have. We've got a chrome plate recipe. So let's just make 40 of those, just because we're going to need some. So let's make them. Oh, so we're ready to go as soon as we get the Emeradic crystals done, which, like, it's not terrible. It's just going to take some time because I need to do 9 of them. I was thinking, right, would I be able to maybe set chests down here and just send, like, pipe stuff in here with item ducts and suck items out of here? So let's try that. I'd quite like to try that. Let's go item duct. Can I make an impulse item duct? I need an opaque impulse item duct. Which needs an impulse item duct. Which needs an opaque impulse item duct. Energized glowstone. I don't think so. I'll just make a whole heap of these and these. So what I might do is I'll do, instead of a chest, I'll do drawers. Okay, so basic drawers. And I'll need some servos. And we definitely don't need, servo, thank you. We don't need fast servos for this because the items are kind of going to be going in there slowly. So if I do this, hopefully I can import these, like input these from the bottom. And put you as well. I'm hoping this will work. So we need item ducts that come down here. Like this. And then we can suck out from the bottom of this one. Boing, boing, bop. So item duct, just bring that down, right? So if we bring this item duct down, and we'll put a drawer at the bottom. And yes. Let's do that. And I'll just be a bit sneaky. And do some more crazy wiring. Put you there. You're going to have to be the same. It's alright. As long as the items get in there, I don't mind how they get in there. Like that. And then you're going to have to be the same as well. Maybe you can go this way. And there. Right? So we've got those. That looks very pretty. And then we've got a drawer here, which hopefully I'll line that up. Yes. Okay, so servos. And we're going to chuck one. I have to go up here. Actually, no, because we want to put them here, 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 and here. Right. And then this one we want to put right up the top. So we want to detach. And these ones we want to put on. And hopefully, first thing I'll check is if I put something on the, if I put something on here, Okay. Well, obviously it can only take certain things. Oh, no, because I need to put things on there, don't I? Okay. So I'm going to need to put stuff on there as well as take stuff off. So give me an item duct. Dip, 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 like that. And then this can come down. Okay. Like this. And then do the same thing back up again. Boop, 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 boop. So what we can do is we need one more servo. Hopefully. Hopefully. That's all I'm... thank you. Servo off. Dankeschön. Thank you. So I need one to take the item out and one to put the item on there. So let's just... Let's just take all of that off. And then the servo that we had can go here and then on. And we'll see what this does. Hopefully this works. So that means we can pretty much just put everything we need down here. I mean, it's made this area ugly, which is a shame because I quite liked this little pedestal. Actually, that reminds me. I never showed you what this looked like. Not amazing, not fancy, but I like it. Same kind of vibe. And it's just sitting there plugging away. It's not, again, it's not that quick. We've only got one chironite so far, but we'll leave it running. We've got heaps of erodium. So we could probably make another one of these if we wanted to. Sure, why not? So, I don't think I've got any terrasteel left. Oh no, I've got one terrasteel ingot. Okay, so that's good. Oz glow glass, good. Water bottles. So got one left. So rotten flesh. Rottened. And it was rotten flesh, and it was a spider eyes. Spider eyes. And what else do we need? Our essence bucket. A clay bucket. So clay bucket. Made some of these in advance. Blum, 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 blum. Big hope is that they stack. And go to our imbuing station, which I have taken away. Because of course I have. My big problem here now is that I've got this big spot in the middle and I don't know what to put here. Obviously, I'm just going to have to put machines here. Because I'm going to have to fill it. I can't just leave it there. What am I looking for? Imbuing station. Thank y'all. I don't believe this needs power. We can just kind of bung it there. You go there. You go there. You go there. And then we'll grab a stack of mushrooms. Again, as long as we feed that with... As long as we feed that with water bottles, we should be good. So my hope... first of all, let's just see if my tactical work here. We need Emeradic. We have 5. So we'll just have... We'll end up having to make more of that. You're imbued. Good. So let's see. If I put you there... Wrong one. Put you there. That went to 4. That's a good start. They all went in there. That should go. Oh. So we may be at the point where we can just keep these filled. And it will just continue to automatically make it. And actually, we could just pump stuff into those if we wanted to. Okay, so that should be imbuing. No. Well, what happened here then? No, that's gone. Are they that slow that I beat it up here? Yep. Yep, okay. But that's okay. Speed doesn't matter. And that should take it once that's finished. That's my hope. I've got sound off. Or music anyway. So that should take it when I'm finished. Or when it's finished. Which would be good. That's kind of... We've kind of automated that a little bit. It's semi-automated in that it'll continue to make them as long as I keep feeding it the materials that it needs. Which is good. So really, Oscar glass, terrasteel. Okay, so we need to find obsidian and stuff to make the Oscar glass, and the terrasteel we need a mana steel. So mana steel, diamond, and pearl. Now, this is the other thing. I made 2 terra steel ingots up here, and they didn't work. Now, I know the first one ran out of power. I know that much, or ran out of mana. So I've bulked this back up with mana. So this has got a fair amount in it now, we can see. So if I put a diamond, a pearl, you know what, I just want to double check. Terra steel. Oh, I need the book. Okay, bear with me. Right, so grass block, lapis, terra steel. Well, see, it thinks there's terra steel there. That's what I don't understand. So basics terra steel. So it requires mana steel ingot, mana diamond, and mana pearl on top of it, becoming it will halt the infusion, causing severe mana loss. The infusion uses mana equivalent to about half a mana pool to create a single piece of terra steel. Multiple sparks will accelerate the process. So that could be our problem. So this will visit a bit. I wonder, actually. I mean, this is probably not the case, but no. Okay, so we'll watch this. This should have enough, because this has got more than half of the thing. It goes bloop. Oh, comes back out again. Are you going to go bloop again? Come on. Go bloop. I dare you. I feel like it saw that there's terra steel there. That's what I'm confused about. Terra steel. Now it works. And then we pick it up. So maybe it just despawned last time. But that has significantly drained our mana. So my thought is that we'll make a whole heap of these mana spreaders, and we'll do 1 per flower, or 1 per set of flowers. So we'll make more of these and just power it in there. Or maybe we could set up a couple of these with a couple of mana spreaders and a couple of sparks all feeding into this one. Maybe that'll help. Not really sure. So obviously I'm going to have to do some research off camera to find out what's the best mana generation for this. I feel like probably the explosion one, but that one scares me. So, but I know it produces a lot of mana. So let's just have a quick shift A. Generating flora. So I think it's the Entrepinium. In order to generate a blast of mana, one might in fact require a blast nearby. Igniting a block of TNT in the near and Entrepinium, close to an Entrepinium. If it doesn't fall in water, we'll have the latter absorb all the entropy generated by the blast into itself, creating a large amount of mana and nullifying any possible damage. Lastly, to absorb the explosion, the flower must not have any mana stored in it, or the process will fail. Yes, which explodes it. Oh, so we need big runes. Also, we can actually use the mushrooms as well, so that's handy, because I've got lots of those. And then the rune. Mana diamonds, earth and winter. Winter's snow, a cake, an entire cake with rune of water. Oof, dee doo-dah. Rune of water and earth. I mean, we can do all of those, but I don't want to. Anyway, that's going to do it. I think I'm going to do some Botania stuff off camera to get this going. I'm really curious to see if this works. This would be great if it does, because this will just continue to do its empowering. And I'll keep on figuring out how I'm going to lay this out. Again, I'm trying to be specific about it, but we're well on our way. Once we get tungsten steel, the only other thing we need, so let's just go back to dark matter, because that's ultimately a goal, is tungsten steel, empowered void crystals, which we can do, black alabaster, which we have, and then ludicrite. And ludicrite's not that difficult, I don't believe. I can't see the recipe for it now. Ludicrite block, there it is. So we get 9 using plutonium, which we can actually, this thing's not hard to make. We could do that already and start making that. Some blaze rods, which is fine, and some enderium blocks, which is no problem whatsoever, darlings. So, we shall see you in the next episode, where hopefully, we'll have all the stuff we need here to make our industrial blast furnace, get the tungsten steel, and then we'll focus on the plutonium, which should be easy enough. But until next time, I will see you in the next episode of Cream Puff Place Modern Skyblock 2, and I need to breathe. Bye!